And now, Jersey Joe's Cartoon Comedy Club, New York City tourists.
Okay, show of hands. How many of you here are visiting New York? You're all a bunch of liars because I animated you. All right, anyhow, look, I work in Midtown Manhattan, and I've been here for years, and I can easily spot a tourist here in New York City. The first giveaway, well, no real New Yorker is gonna walk around with a bag from the Lego store, or the M&M store, or one that says, I love New York. Not unless you got lunch at one of those street carts there, and hey, it's pretty good halal meat. Who likes a halal meat? Pretty good, right? Yeah, me too. But if a real New Yorker is going to shop at the M&M store or at the Lego store, they're probably going to do it on their way home for work. And then they're going to take their purchase and put it in their backpack or perhaps a satchel or perhaps shoplift. And another way to spot a tourist in New York City, they love to stand on the left side of an escalator. It's an unwritten rule in New York City, you know, you stand right, you walk left. But a tourist, hey, they're hanging out on the left side of the escalator. It's great when Johnny from Omaha and his 5 kids are all blocking up the escalator. I'm trying to get off the F train and race to work during rush hour. And, you know, it only takes a few seconds until, well, they're going to hear some nasty profanity. Oh, my, that guy said what to me? Well, yeah, no shit, because I'm trying to get to work. And then the best part is when they get to the top, they just stop. You know, because the escalator behind them is going to stop, and maybe that's how they work in Omaha, Nebraska, but here in New York City, that's not how they work. And you see that big line over there for that restaurant? All tourist. No New Yorker is going to stand in line for a restaurant. We have so many choices, so many places to go. The last thing we're going to do is stand in line and wait. In fact, the choice I'm going to go to first is called no patience. A lot of tourists say that New Yorkers are always pissed off. And it's true, and you would be too if you paid $3,000 to live in a tiny apartment with paper-thin walls. It was built in the 1800s. I mean, the boilers are cooking out 200-degree heat on July 1st, and you're cooking alive, and you'd love to plug in the air conditioner, but the outlets aren't grounded. Again, because the building was built before the 1800s, before electricity was even a thing. And on top of that, your neighbor's 2-year-old kid has been running and stomping and crying and banging nonstop since 3 a.m. yesterday. I mean, landlords here, they don't fix anything. They love to just pretty much rig it up, patch it up as cheap as they possibly can. My apartment, it's been leaking for 2 years straight. Even when it's not raining, I have no idea where the hell this water's coming from. I'm on the top floor. What could it possibly be? I mean, they've been here over a dozen times to fix it. They kind of come in, they look around, can't figure it out, leave, pretend I never called. Landlords will find a way to make their apartment sound as great as possible on the online listings. I mean, my leak, they're calling it an indoor water feature. But I'm lucky with my apartment though. I have an in-unit washer and dryer. That's like hitting the housing Powerball jackpot in New York City. I mean, people around here don't understand the struggle it is to simply wash your clothes. Sure, you're paying $3,000 a month for rent, but there is no laundry facilities. You're bagging up all your crap, hauling it down flights of stairs, down the street, in the rain, and stuffing it all in a laundromat somewhere, and then you just sit there and wait. And you wait, and you hope, and you pray that nobody distracts you and steals it, because they'll bundle up your dirty clothes, perhaps still wet, and for sale down the street on a blanket. There they are. And these washing machines too, and laundromats, it's not quarters anymore, it's dollars at the very least, or of course you can spend money to buy a card and put it on a card. I mean, even inflation has hit the laundromat industry. Okay, another way I know you're a New York City tourist, you love to hang out at Times Square bars. Like, no local is going anywhere near Times Square. In fact, we're doing everything we can to get the hell as far away from that cesspool as we possibly can. And we're certainly not getting our picture taken with Elmo or a Mickey Mouse. I mean, there is not enough Lysol in the entire planet to put out the bad things that are living in those fursuits. It is really bad. And then they take those suits off on the floor of the subway. Every local knows bad things go down on the floors of the subway. And tourists, when they get here, they just love to look up. Which is fine because while you're looking up, hey, that's the Empire State Building, you got some guy taking your phone out of your back pocket. And before you know it, it's already for sale on a blanket at the end of the street before you even get to the end of the street. One thing that's great about New York City, though, and living here and being local, the pizza is absolutely phenomenal, right? Come on, Craig, yeah, pizza, right? But I love how they all say authentic New York pizza. And it's on a sign for Sparrow. You know, I can enjoy that on a turnpike, can't you? Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. And then when my friends come to town, they always ask, where's the safest place to go in New York City? How do you stay safe? My answer? Sit at home and browse it on Google Maps Street View. You're not gonna get mugged or hit by a crazy cab that way. Yeah, all right, thank you very much. Hey, you guys have been great. Hey, by the way, appreciate you. And click that like, subscribe button. You wanna see more here. And I'll see you next time, I hope.